Deep within Appalachia lies a mystery that has captivated generations. For over half a century, the Mothman has cast a long shadow over Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Join us as we delve into this enduring enigma, separating fact from fiction. In 1966, amidst Cold War paranoia, whispers began in the Point Pleasant. People reported seeing a large winged creature with glowing red eyes near the abandoned TNT area. Witnesses recounted their encounters with chilling clarity. The first sighting occurred in November as two couples drove near the TNT plant. A large winged figure swooped over their car, its red eyes burning into their souls. The local newspaper dubbed the creature the Mothman, sparking a media frenzy. More sightings linked the Mothman to recent tragedies, leading many to see it as an omen of disaster. Fear gripped the town, with people afraid to go out at night. The Mothman became a shared nightmare, haunting Point Pleasant. On a crisp November night in 1966, two couples drove to the TNT area. Their headlights illuminated a pair of glowing red eyes, and the creature took flight. Its massive wings propelled it upwards, leaving the couples frozen in terror. The creature, man-shaped but too large to be human, chased the couple's car. It kept pace with their speeding vehicle, its glowing eyes never leaving them. As they approached the Silver Bridge, the creature disappeared into the darkness. Word of the encounter spread, and more people came forward with their own sightings. The Mothman became a constant topic of conversation, its legend growing daily. Fear and unease gripped the town, casting a pall over the community. Despite numerous eyewitness accounts, skeptics offered alternative explanations. Some suggested the creature was a large owl or a rare species of crane. Witnesses remained steadfast, convinced of what they had seen. The Silver Bridge, a vital link for Point Pleasant, harbored a hidden flaw. Years of wear and tear had weakened its structure, foreshadowing disaster. As Mothman sightings continued, a sense of foreboding settled over the town. On December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge collapsed, sending cars into the Ohio River. The scene was one of chaos and despair, with rescue workers toiling through the night. The death toll continued to climb as bodies were pulled from the wreckage. The collapse sent shockwaves through Point Pleasant, with 46 lives lost. A national conversation emerged about the safety of aging infrastructure. The NTSB concluded that a single eye-bar had failed due to a stress fracture. Many believed the Mothman had played a role in the disaster. Some claimed to have seen the creature on the bridge before the collapse. The legend of the Mothman became intertwined with the tragedy, a symbol of the unknown. In the annals of cryptozoology, few creatures elicit as much intrigue as the Mothman. One theory posits the Mothman was a case of mistaken identity, the culprit being the majestic sandhill crane. Sandhill cranes, with their impressive size and wingspan, inhabit areas near Point Pleasant. The bird's red crown could explain the Mothman's glowing red eyes. While the sandhill crane hypothesis offers a plausible explanation for some of the Mothman sightings, it fails to account for the sheer strangeness of certain encounters. Witnesses described a creature far more humanoid in form than any known bird, with distinct legs and an upright posture that defied the avian anatomy of even the largest crane. This discrepancy has led some researchers to explore an even more unsettling possibility that the Mothman was a mutated creature, perhaps a bird contorted into a grotesque mockery of man by exposure to environmental toxins. The abandoned TNT area, a sprawling complex of decaying buildings and contaminated soil, has long been suspected of harboring hazardous materials left over from its wartime operations. Could it be that exposure to these chemicals seeping into the water and soil triggered mutations in the local bird population? Proponents of this theory point to documented cases of industrial pollution causing birth defects and mutations in wildlife. The Chernobyl disaster, for example, resulted in a surge in animal mutations, a stark reminder of the devastating impact human activities can have on the natural world. Could the Mothman be a tragic byproduct of our own industrial past, a living testament to the unintended consequences of our relentless pursuit of progress? The image of a creature, once a harmless denizen of the skies, twisted into a terrifying monstrosity by human negligence, is a haunting thought indeed. For those who find terrestrial explanations for the Mothman phenomenon lacking, the realm of the unknown beckons with its own set of tantalizing possibilities. Could this winged anomaly be a visitor from beyond the stars, an extraterrestrial explorer drawn to Earth by our technological advancements, or perhaps our burgeoning fears? The 1960s witnessed a surge in UFO sightings worldwide, a phenomenon often attributed to the heightened anxieties of the Cold War era and the burgeoning space race. Point Pleasant, with its proximity to a major river and its relatively isolated location, may have seemed like an ideal observation post for extraterrestrial visitors seeking to monitor our activities. Some Mothman witnesses reported seeing strange lights in the sky in the days and weeks leading up to their encounters, leading some to speculate that the creature was somehow linked to these unidentified aerial phenomena. Could the Mothman have been a biological drone dispatched from a mothership high above, tasked with observing human behavior or perhaps collecting environmental samples? The idea of a creature not of this earth lurking in the shadows, observing us with its piercing red eyes, is a chilling thought, one that taps into our primal fear of the unknown and the vastness of the cosmos. The hills and hollows of Appalachia are steeped in folklore, a rich tapestry of legends passed down through generations. For some, the Mothman is not a creature of flesh and blood, but rather a manifestation of something more ancient and malevolent, a curse rooted in the tragic history of the land itself. Chief Cornstalk, a respected leader of the Shawnee people, met a tragic end near present-day Point Pleasant in 1777. During a parley with white settlers, Cornstalk, his son, and several of his companions were treacherously murdered, their deaths sparking a wave of violence and retribution that would stain the region for generations to come. Legend has it that Cornstalk, in his dying breath, cursed the land, vowing that his people would be avenged. Could the Mothman be a manifestation of that curse, a vengeful spirit returned to haunt the descendants of those who wronged his people? The idea of a place imbued with the sorrow and anger of the past is a recurring theme in folklore worldwide. Could the Mothman be a physical embodiment of the pain and suffering inflicted upon the land and its original inhabitants, a constant reminder of the enduring power of history to shape the present? While the search for a definitive explanation for the Mothman phenomenon continues to captivate and confound, some researchers believe the answer lies not in the realm of cryptozoology or the paranormal, but rather in the complex workings of the human mind. Could the Mothman sightings be attributed to mass hysteria, a collective delusion fueled by fear, rumor, and the power of suggestion? The 1960s was a time of great social and political upheaval, a period marked by Cold War paranoia, the Vietnam War, and the assassination of beloved leaders. In times of uncertainty and fear, the human mind is particularly susceptible to suggestion, seeking patterns and explanations where none may exist. The initial Mothman sightings, fueled by sensationalized media coverage and the spread of rumors, may have created a climate of fear and expectation in Point Pleasant. As the legend grew, so too did the likelihood of others, their senses heightened by anxiety and suggestion, interpreting ordinary sights and sounds as evidence of the creature's presence. Could it be that the Mothman, far from being a physical entity, was a product of our own collective anxieties, a phantom born of fear and given wings by the power of the human imagination? While this explanation may lack the allure of the paranormal, it serves as a potent reminder of the power of our own minds to shape our perceptions of reality. More than half a century after the initial sightings, the Mothman remains an enigma, a creature shrouded in mystery and debate. While numerous theories attempt to explain the phenomenon, from misidentified cranes to extraterrestrial visitors and vengeful spirits, the truth continues to elude us, lurking just beyond the reach of our understanding. Perhaps the Mothman, like so many legends before it, defies categorization, existing in that liminal space between fact and fiction where belief and skepticism collide. Perhaps it is a symbol of our own need to make sense of the world around us, to find explanations for the unexplained, even when those explanations venture into the realm of the extraordinary. Or perhaps, just perhaps, there are creatures among us lurking in the shadows that defy our attempts at classification, their true nature remaining forever hidden from our understanding. The Mothman, whether a figment of our imaginations or a genuine mystery yet to be unraveled, serves as a potent reminder that the world is a far stranger and more wondrous place than we often give it credit for. And sometimes the most terrifying monsters are those we create ourselves, born of our own fears and uncertainties. While some towns might shy away from a legacy shrouded in fear and tragedy, Point Pleasant has done the opposite. It has embraced the Mothman. What began as a source of terror has transformed into a unique part of the town's identity, a badge of distinction in a world increasingly homogenized. This intriguing relationship between a town and its monster is a testament to the power of folklore to shape local culture and drive tourism. The Mothman Museum, established in 2005, stands as a testament to this embrace. Housed in a former church, the museum has become a pilgrimage site for those seeking to delve deeper into the legend. Within its walls, visitors encounter a treasure trove of artifacts, newspaper clippings documenting the initial sightings, witness testimonies, grainy photographs purporting to show the creature, and even props from the 2002 film The Mothman Prophecies, which brought the legend to a global audience. But the museum is more than just a repository of Mothman memorabilia. It's a celebration of local history and a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Local residents, many of whom have their own Mothman stories to tell, serve as volunteer guides, sharing their knowledge and passion for the legend with visitors eager to unravel the mystery. This unique blend of history, folklore, and community spirit has transformed the Mothman from a harbinger of doom into a source of local pride. Every year, on the third weekend of September, the streets of Point Pleasant come alive with a celebration unlike any other, the Mothman Festival. What began as a small gathering of enthusiasts has grown into a major event, drawing thousands of visitors from across the globe, all eager to immerse themselves in the legend and experience the unique charm of this small West Virginia town. The festival is a carnival of all things Mothman. Attendees can pose for photos with the town's iconic Mothman statue, its glowing red eyes a beacon against the backdrop of the Ohio River. Vendors hawk a dizzying array of Mothman merchandise, t-shirts, hats, keychains, coffee mugs, and even Mothman-shaped bottles of hot sauce, ensuring that visitors can take a piece of the legend home with them. Live music, hay rides, and costume contests add to the festive atmosphere, while guest speakers including cryptozoologists, paranormal investigators, and authors offer their perspectives on the Mothman phenomenon, keeping the legend alive and sparking debate among believers and skeptics alike. The Mothman Festival is a testament to the power of folklore to bring people together, fostering a sense of community and shared experience that transcends the boundaries of belief. It's a celebration of the unknown, a reminder that sometimes the most captivating stories are those that defy easy explanation. The Mothman fascinates far beyond Point Pleasant thanks to popular culture. From books and documentaries to films and video games, the creature captivates audiences worldwide. John Keel's 1975 book The Mothman Prophecies is highly influential. The 2002 film adaptation starring Richard Gere renewed interest in the legend. It solidified the Mothman's link to the Silver Bridge collapse and premonitions. Documentaries explore the legend from various angles. Video games embrace the Mothman, adding a visceral thrill to the experience. While Point Pleasant is the epicenter of the Mothman legend, sightings have been reported worldwide. From West Virginia to Chicago and the English countryside to the Australian outback, stories of winged anomalies with glowing red eyes have surfaced. These sightings fuel the legend, suggesting Mothman is more than just a local phenomenon. Some see these reports as evidence of a global phenomenon that defies easy explanation. The Mothman, linked to the Silver Bridge collapse, remains a chilling reminder of the world's mysteries. While the most intense period of Mothman sightings faded with the Silver Bridge wreckage, whispers never disappeared. The legend persisted, finding new life in the digital age. Reports of winged anomalies have surfaced globally, suggesting a widespread phenomenon. From Chicago to the English countryside, witnesses describe large, shadowy figures with glowing red eyes. In the early 2010s, a wave of Mothman sightings swept through Chicago, capturing local media's attention. The Windy City, known for its skyscrapers, seemed an unlikely setting for such encounters. Yet reports painted a picture of a creature at ease in both forest shadows and city canyons. Witnesses described a large, dark figure with a 10-foot wingspan and glowing red eyes. Sightings occurred at all hours, from night to dawn and dusk. Some felt dread, a primal fear, while others were curious and fascinated. The Chicago sightings fueled speculation that the Mothman might be a harbinger of change. The enduring mystery of the Mothman has spawned countless theories, each attempting to make sense of the creature's elusive nature and its apparent connection to disaster. Some believe that the Mothman is a protector, a guardian of the gateway between our world and the realm of the supernatural, its presence a warning of impending danger. Others view the creature as a harbinger of doom, its appearance a sign that something terrible is about to occur. Those who subscribe to the protector theory often point to Native American folklore, which features numerous stories of supernatural beings who serve as guardians of sacred places or messengers from the spirit world. Could the Mothman be a manifestation of one of these ancient entities, its presence a sign that the balance between the natural and supernatural worlds is out of alignment? Conversely, those who view the Mothman as a harbinger of doom often cite the creature's association with the Silver Bridge collapse and the numerous reports of sightings preceding other disasters. Could it be that the Mothman is drawn to these events, feeding off the negative energy released during times of tragedy and chaos? Adding further fuel to the debate is the creature's apparent ability to defy categorization. Is it a physical being, a creature of flesh and blood that has somehow evaded scientific classification? Or is it something more ethereal, a manifestation of energy or consciousness that can manipulate our perceptions of reality? The Mothman, like so many enduring mysteries, continues to captivate and confound us. Its image, forever etched in our collective consciousness, serves as a potent reminder that there are still things in this world that defy easy explanation, creatures and phenomena that challenge our understanding of the natural order. Whether a product of mass hysteria, misidentified wildlife, a visitor from another dimension, or something else entirely, the Mothman legend endures, fueled by our innate fascination with the unknown and our desire to find meaning in a world often characterized by chaos and uncertainty. Perhaps the true power of the Mothman lies not in its physical form, but in its ability to spark our imaginations, to make us question what we think we know about the world around us. It is a creature that exists at the intersection of belief and skepticism, a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are those we create ourselves, born of our own fears and uncertainties. As long as there are shadows to hide in and stories to be told, the legend of the Mothman will likely endure, a chilling testament to the enduring power of the unknown. The image of the Mothman, with its glowing red eyes and enigmatic presence, lingers in our minds. Is it merely a figment of our collective imagination, a product of folklore and fear run wild? Or does this creature hold a deeper significance, a message whispered on the wind? The rational mind seeks answers, attributing sightings to misidentified birds or hoaxes, yet the sheer volume of eyewitness accounts whispers of a truth that transcends conventional understanding. In a world dominated by technology, the Mothman stands as a symbol of the unknown. It reminds us that not everything can be neatly categorized or explained away. Within this realm of uncertainty lies a profound sense of wonder and unease. The human mind struggles to reconcile the Mothman with its understanding of the natural world, for it is in the face of the unknown that we question the nature of reality itself. As we conclude our exploration of the Mothman mystery, we are left with a profound sense of the unknown. The creature serves as a mirror, reflecting our fears and fascination with the unexplained. The Mothman's legacy extends beyond cryptozoology. It has become a cultural touchstone shaping our beliefs and perceptions. Its image adorns t-shirts and coffee mugs, its story recounted around campfires, tapping into our fascination with the strange. The Mothman reminds us to approach the unknown with curiosity and caution.